This is my name show, asking you to get in the mix with the Westside Misfits every Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m., baby.
Loud. Turn this one up, my boy. 3 o'clock. Yeah. This is radio. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. From 3 to 5, they going live on Misfits Radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guest this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you trying to take they top spot, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the ones and twos. It's a lot, they going in the dirt if someone come for you. This my favorite podcast, you listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists sing your music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated. Indie hits the mainstream, if it's hot, they gonna play it. I ain't even gotta say it, watch it back on Roku. Going live on IG or catch the show on YouTube. Tune in every Sunday and catch up on the latest news. Or close your ears and close your eyes, cause that's what all the haters do. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show.
Let's go. You are officially in the mix, baby. I am Miss Mix-a-Lot.
I am DJ Lab.
You know we got Slick 316 in the building. Right. And look who is to my left.
Hey, I'm back.
Come on,
Kaylady.
Kaylady.
Yeah, I know it's been long. We know it's been a long time, so I know y'all having a hard time remembering who we are, but we are Westside Misfits.
The facts.
The originators of this thing.
The facts.
In the A at least.
The facts.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We are who we are, because we are who we are.
That's right.
All
That's right.
Anyway,
It's definitely been a minute, man. The funny part about it is we were actually supposed to have a guest today, but I was coming in regardless. Today I've had quite a few things going on with some of my family members. We've been it's just been an array of things going on that kind of stepped in the way of, actually doing Westside Misfits show. Whereas the good thing, though, let's just say this, the good thing is we have so much content on our Misfits radio and TV platform that you guys may miss us, but you don't have to miss the situation.
Right.
Because on Sundays, man, we're usually filled to capacity with Shannon Jackman's show and the Real Atlanta podcast and, and things of that nature. And then on Mondays, I don't know, we had dosed up.
He coming back in January.
Okay.
He had an accident. He don't want to talk about it, so I didn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
But he had a real bad car accident.
Oh, wow.
So he just was able to get a car replaced the other day. He sent me a picture.
Oh, okay.
So he said he was going to come back in November once he finished the doctor's visits and stuff.
Good job.
So he could be consistent. So
Understandable. I'm glad he's good, too.
Yeah. I didn't put it in the chat because he said he didn't want to talk about it or he was still in litigation. So I just didn't do it because he said he didn't want to talk about it. I don't know if
and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm glad that he at least, let somebody know what was going on. So we'll have those stuff coming back next month.
Mm-hmm.
On Mondays at 8. He just said November.
I thought you said January.
No, November. So I'm looking at your watch and pay attention to what we're saying.
No.
You want to know.
I have to take care of business also while I'm here.
So November, we'll have them back, and then we also have on Tuesdays.
November.
Okay.
Or maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Let me just say this: we are open to.
She going back to school.
I have too, but let me just say this: we do have openings for new podcast, because the one thing that we are going to focus more on is consistency.
Yes.
On Wednesdays, we do have Misfits of Comedy coming in.
He consistent.
On Thursday, yeah, he is. He consistent with coming. He ain't consistent with putting it out there where the hell he is, but he is consistent with coming.
I know he told them that like 500 times.
On Thursdays, we do have Changing Lives with and by any chance, did anybody pick up my Changing Lives shirt from the day party? We'll talk about the day party too in a minute.
Get you another one, I'm sure.
Yeah, because somebody took my because them shirts is dope now. Did y'all see the designs?
Yeah.
Them shirts dope as hell. And somebody took mine. They low down ass.
I didn't even see the design of it.
Yeah, they super dope. On Fridays we do have You High Yet podcast coming in as well at 8 o'clock, and on Saturdays we kind of do our own thing. We make our own little path. On Saturdays and Sundays we started up again. Mm-hmm. So we appreciate you guys for tapping in, because we see I honestly see a lot of my people tapping in with each one of the the different podcasts, because each one of them brings something different.
Right.
So I often tell people if you it's a million ways to support us. Like, we everywhere you want your art to be.
Right.
If you are a business owner, if you are an artist of any kind, it could be music or whatever, we do want to encourage you to give us a call and let us do interviews with you and just kind of put you out there. We are a radio station before we're anything else. Mm-hmm. So we definitely need some good quality music to actually put into rotation, and your spins do count with us. Mm-hmm. We are actually a radio station before anything. We do the TV part because we do have the YouTube and Roku and all those things, but we do focus on music and podcasts. Mm-hmm. So holler at us. But yeah, we definitely want to get a more consistent schedule going. And the reason why I talk about consistency is because I know what it takes to actually do these shows for duration.
Right.
When you decide to do a podcast, a lot of times people look at it as a hobby. You can look at it as a hobby, but these podcasts can actually not only pay for where you are with the platform, but it can also pay some of your bills. Right. So when you join our team, if you have any questions or anything like that, I am not a gatekeeper. I will tell you how to try to monetize your platforms and revenue, income, all of that good stuff. And speaking of consistency, man, Brandy last night Brandy and Monica is on tour, of course. And Brandy had a situation in Chicago last night where she had to actually bow out. And we just want to send prayers up to her and just let her know, we still in full support of what they're doing. But when you're touring, baby, it's a lot. It takes a lot out of you. And touring at 20 and touring at 40 are totally different situations. And she experienced some dehydration. And
because Monica's been touring, so Monica's kind of used to it, even though she got her vocal cord issues going on. But Brandy hasn't been touring in a long time, so it's a little bit different for her than it was more so Monica. Yeah,
it is, and I just do send my prayers up because I know a lot of people who supporting them, and you have bought tickets and all of those good things to go to their shows because
and they tickets weren't cheap.
And they sure weren't, but the one thing that I like about them, they're actually singers, they're entertainers. So when you go see them...
Yeah, but I went to see Chris Brown cheaper than I was able to see them.
Oh, okay. So you would have... What you mean?
The price of the tickets, still with a decent seat, was cheaper seeing Chris Brown.
How much you pay to see Chris Brown?
For both our tickets, me and Baby's ticket, it was $500 with the fees and everything. And we sat in the 100 section. We didn't sit on the floor, but we sat in the 100 section.
Yeah, I don't even like to sit on the floor.
But
so Breezy Bowl was well worth it.
Fuck yeah. I seen him when he did his 10-year reunion, and then cause with him I don't have to see him every time he comes, but his show, he gives a great show, and I never have to go see him ever again in the stadium. I don't like the stadium seating.
Oh, okay.
So because the last time I seen him in State Farm. So I would need to see him in State Farm or Mercedes-Benz, but sitting in the stadium, because I didn't want to see him at Truist Park, but I went to the Georgia Tech one.
I was just about to say, which one did you go to?
I went to the Georgia Tech one.
And they wanted $500 there?
It was it didn't matter where you went to go see him. The tickets were the tickets. Whether you saw him at Truist Park or you saw him at Georgia Tech, the tickets were the tickets.
Oh, wow.
But
Okay.
we had better seating for the same amount of money we would have paid at Truist Park at Georgia Tech.
Oh, okay. Overstandable.
Mr. Earn says he's going tonight. Should he sell his tickets? What's tonight?
No.
No, don't sell your
No, I'm
tickets.
talking about
Brandy and Monica.
Yeah.
Brandy and Monica.
No, definitely don't sell your tickets.
I
man.
wouldn't sell them.
Go ahead and go, and I'm sure that they're compensating.
Fill in the blanks.
Yeah, I'm sure they're
I'm pretty
Doing
sure
what
they
they
doing
need to do.
They did, like, Monica came on and sung a little bit longer than she was supposed to help cover it. Like,
yeah, cause she started feeling like she was about to faint towards the towards the end, not even really the middle, but towards the end, and that's when she started to have that feeling. So yeah, please go and support them. Yeah, they deserve it, man. They've been in the game for a long time, and I just really feel like they are some superstars. You know,
like, I
just
really
me.
wanted to see them just because I've never seen Brandy tour, but I was like, my pocket still can't go see Brandy tour, so shit, I'll see it.
So what were the tickets in for Brandy? For Brandy and Monica.
They started off at like $250, $300.
Okay.
Not okay. That was for one person, and that's before you tack on all the taxes and the fees.
Yeah.
So I get it.
So what y'all thinking about Cash Money and No Limit?
I need them to go sit down some damn well.
What you mean?
What's wrong with them?
I
You
didn't.
don't think the Versus gonna be good? Now the Versus is going to be October 25th, y'all,
In Vegas.
in Vegas.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Cash Money or No Limit. Now me personally, I am a supporter of both,
I am.
but for my era, I'm just gonna go with No Limit.
But the problem I have with Cash Money, they'll say Cash Money and only Juvenile will show the fuck up. Or they'll say Cash Money and only BG may show up. Like, the whole Cash Money hardly ever shows the hell up.
So what basically happens is you can tell them this is what we got going on or whatever, but you can't make nobody do nothing. Like,
Yeah, but they don't even invite everybody.
No,
Sometimes
they do.
No, they don't.
They do. They invite, like, I heard the Turk won't be there, but who gonna miss him? My thing is, my whole thing is they're all invited every time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about them not being invited. They're invited.
When
But
they
them
did,
showing up,
when
is
they
something
was
totally different.
when
That's
they was in
above
New
them.
Orleans last year, they didn't invite everybody. Weezy just showed the fuck up. They didn't invite him.
How the fuck you gonna not invite Weezy? They did invite them.
He went on public and said they didn't invite him. He said he found out about it when they were talking about it. I'm just telling you what the man said.
And let me explain something to you.
We don't know.
What millionaire you know just gonna show up? That ain't how that shit go. What happens is sometimes folk think they bigger than the program. When they get to a certain status, they think they bigger than the program. Ain't nobody got to call your goddamn phone and tell you that, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh.
Well, the only two people I want to see out the goddamn group anyway is Weezy and Juvenile. Fuck all the rest of them.
That's what I'm saying, period. They say Birdman can't even sit up straight long enough to stay woke. What is up with that?
Shit, have you seen him? The nigga is old as fuck, for one. He
He ain't that goddamn old.
He's older. He's old enough, and he didn't take care of
I know
himself.
plenty of 55-year-olds that can stay woke.
And
How the hell you fall asleep on stage?
And I know plenty that fucking can't. It's just, if you don't take care of yourself, then shit is what it is. People gotta take care of themselves at the end of the day. I don't give a damn how much money you got. You still got to take care of your damn self.
That's crazy. Cause I seen him on the video. He was nodded out.
He did that shit at Essence Festival last year.
Sleep, baby, on stage. You sleep.
He did that shit at Essence
Maybe it's
Festival
the
last year.
alcohol. You know, sometimes you can drink a lot of alcohol or
The alcohol,
and
the
drugs
perks, or whatever.
together, and
Right.
you be sleepy like that. I don't know. I'm not saying that's what he did because I don't know him.
Baby, I wouldn't want to take nothing that'll have me sleep on stage in the middle of a goddamn concert.
But there's a lot of people that do.
If you do that, then you got some big funky balls on you. Cause I ain't no way in the hell.
Well,
You
get
think
his balls
that's
some
normal?
deodorant.
What?
His balls some deodorant. That's what he got.
Don't think what Slick
Don't
say.
think,
though.
don't think cause Master P them good cause they made all them songs. Oh, she's talking about the catalog between No Limit and
I ain't tripping about the catalog because they both got long catalogs.
Right.
I'm just thinking more on. See, like what Master P made, they can say what they want to say, but Master P and what he had going on with No Limit made other groups of people like him feel like they could do the same thing.
I feel like if it wasn't No Limit,
like that, that's what I'm saying. That's how I got to be on the No Limit side for this verses.
Yeah, I feel like if it wasn't No Limit, it would never have been a Cash Money.
And not even just Cash Money, but even groups from Atlanta that were actually groups like that. They felt, man, let me tell you something. I can recall No Limit coming to Atlanta as well as Cash Money coming to Atlanta performing. And it made groups from Atlanta feel like, hey, we can do that. It made them, it encouraged them to do the exact same things, especially like just to hear Master P's story and how, you know, what they actually came from and all that good stuff. Those stories made other men want to do what they was doing.
So, Mr. Urine, Drake and Nicki, they are not...
Mr. Who?
Ain't that Urine? What?
It's Drake, Nicki, Tyga, them. Yeah, Mr. Earn.
Shit, I'm doing good. I'm with some glasses, okay?
That's that cut water. No, she over here drinking cut water, y'all.
I normally put my black glasses on.
She cut.
But, so, they're under... what's his name? They under Lil Wayne's label. Mm-hmm. And I don't even think...
Young Money.
Young Money.
Cash Money.
Not Cash Money.
I don't even think they're going to come to that.
And I don't even think they really under Young Money no more, are they?
I don't think.
I don't know.
I think a lot of them have been left. Have been separated.
They have been dismantled because a lot of them their contracts weren't that long.
Yeah.
You know?
So I think they own their own little different thing now.
But is this a versus everybody waiting for? Because I'm like, they couldn't pick no other groups. I mean, I know I'm not.
No, it's not a versus that everybody.
I think it was one that people wanted when they was doing the verses.
Yeah,
and they didn't.
Never got it.
I ain't not one time heard nobody say, man,
Well,
ain't even dropped that Cash Money No Limit verses.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I honestly, so with verses, the one thing that I like about verses is that they say it's verses, but it's really to bring awareness to
give them their flowers,
what they contributed to the music scene when they was in it. So I think that a lot of people didn't understand what was going on because these folks was almost from the same hood, and they just weren't together. And then, you know, like with No Limit, they're much older than the artists in Cash Money. So it's kind of like, you know, as you get older, you know, the ages start coming together, of course. But people want to know, just like it was with Jeezy and Gucci Mane. People really didn't really know what was going on. But I'm gonna tell you something. I saw an interview the other day
with Gucci.
And I love the fact that he's speaking out about his mental illness and the things that was keeping him where he was when he kept getting locked up and having to do time and doing this and doing that. And he also spoke about the verses with Jeezy. And he was saying how Jeezy just wasn't on that rah-rah bullshit, and that's what kind of kept him level-headed because he was with it. He was ready. He was ready. Yeah. But Jeezy was like, boy, I got way too much to lose. I'm here because this is what the culture needed, but I ain't here for what you here for. And the one thing about Jeezy, I'm glad that he is the kind of person that he is, man, because he like, bro, like, it's a lot of things that could have gone on between us, or they could have gone on, period. But because of who I am and what I've accomplished and acquired, I ain't losing that dealing with no dumb shit. Like, no, I'm not doing that. So I appreciate that, and I'm glad that Gucci is mature enough to just recognize that was something that was impressive to him. Yeah. Because if they was both on the same rah-rah, it would have been, it would have got ugly.
It would have got rah-rah.
Exactly. So, yeah, it's just a lot. But look, y'all seen that NBA YoungBoy concert got canceled. That one for yesterday.
Yeah, Friday.
The one for Saturday. Because, you know, Friday it was Fantasia and Anthony Hamilton them at State Farm.
So when was he performed, what, Thursday?
He had 2 concerts. He was supposed to have one Wednesday. I mean, he supposed to have 3, I think, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Okay.
But the Saturday one was canceled. But my whole thing is he is so disrespectful. How you come to Atlanta dissing Lil Baby and Dirt? Like, am I missing something?
Why did they? Is that why they canceled it? Did they cancel because of all the break-ins?
Well,
like what
yeah.
happened?
So they ended up. They said they don't really know why it was canceled or whatever.
Because State Farm actually canceled it.
Yeah, State Farm canceled it. They saying that that a reason has not been released, but I don't think they really care for that type of energy, if that makes sense. Like you get in the State Farm Arena and you dissing rappers that done made them millions, and they like, well, what happened? Did we miss something? I think, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think they overshot the runway with letting him have that many shows. It should have really been a one-hitter quitter. Cause
I didn't know he had 3. Okay.
Girl, yeah. The thing about it is, like, these children for this generation love NBA YoungBoy. Like, they trying to compare this man to Tupac.
Him?
Yes.
I seen it while you talking about Tupac. I seen the interview of Brenda had a baby son. Did you see
Really? No.
Yeah.
When?
I watched it it was like 1 or 2 o'clock.
Tell me what was it about?
So he found Brenda, his mama.
He did.
Yeah. So
okay.
he found his mama, and come to find out, she was actually in Vegas at the time. And he was in Vegas, and they was able to, same day they found out who she was, the people that was helping him find her, they linked them up the same night, and they've been able to redo their relationship and everything.
That's what's up.
And and then a lot of people, because it was on a podcast, I don't even know what the fuck podcast was. That's why you don't do shit at 2 o'clock in the morning. But they were saying, people was like, they didn't know the song Brenda Had a Baby was a...
Really?
But
it was true.
But it was, in the beginning of it, in the video, he always say it was based on a true story. And
yeah, but you got to understand the way things are now. Like, we know it was based on true. We knew it was based on a true story, but you got to think about the generations behind us. Yeah. They just seeing certain stuff, and they didn't get it firsthand like we did.
So he didn't know what really happened. Like, he said he had heard the song, but he never knew the song was about him.
Oh, wow.
So he said he had heard the song, and his mother, the adopted family that adopted him as an infant, but she was a police officer that worked on the case.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So she was always,
wow.
So he always used to ask about his mama, and she was just like, she didn't give you up just because she wanted to give you up. It was things that happened in her life, and she was real young. So she never went into what happened, but she always made it to a point to make sure he didn't think she
abandoned him. Because it is, I'm sure it is a big difference. Like, I have several people on my on my page, on my Facebook page, who are adoptees, or who they were adopted by different people, and everybody's circumstance is different. And just to hear some of the things that they kind of developed, and most of them had great parents that adopted them. Mm-hmm. Most of them had parents that like they wouldn't have ever known truthfully if the parents wasn't kind enough to actually tell them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the other day was a discussion with one of them, and he was just saying, I don't even know if I really would want to ever know. Like, he don't have any kids. He is married. He's thinking about adopting. But he was like, if he adopt a child as early as his adopted parents adopted him, which was literally at birth from the hospital, he don't even know if he would recommend telling that child. And he was like, and it's for various reasons. He was like, and I know other people may not agree with me. He was like, but it just kind of placed so many insecurities in your life that just to me did not have to be there.
Yeah, it's a hit or miss.
Yeah,
so like that's why I think she took it upon herself to make sure like she didn't abandon you.
Right.
But she was extremely young. So he was like, he didn't even know how young she was until he was like, and then he said when they met, and he's like, then once he met, and he really pieced down that's how he really found out what happened to her.
Oh yeah,
listening to the Tupac song, because even when they connected,
I can definitely see how that could work out, because when like I said, when my Facebook friend was talking about it, he was just like, I just don't. He said if I get a child from birth, he was like, I'm not telling them much of it. He was like, I just feel like it does them a disservice. He was like, the only thing is, you really don't be want other people to tell your child anything before you anyway. He was like, but
so the only reason I would say to tell just for the medical history. That's the only thing I could really see why you would need to tell, just for the medical history, because if anything happened, y'all not blood, so if I need blood, technically your parents should be able to donate blood or whatever the case may be. Not necessarily, but I'm just giving it an example.
Right.
But when you're adopted, they can't help you on any accord. Maybe leukemia, that's just some freak shit, or giving a kidney, and it may just work the fuck out. But on typical, your blood, your history, you're not going to know, and they can't really help you on that.
I can't even really agree with that, though, because you think about the parents that are biological and they can't help. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a hit or miss again, because sometimes it just don't work out like that. Like, it just don't. Even if they're your biological parents, it just don't work out in the favor. Now, as far as history, medical history, yeah, I can see, because when certain things develop, you might want to know where it may have derived from, but just on the up and up, I don't even know the importance of that these days, because there's so much shit going on that we don't even, it's kind of like, it's so much going on that don't come back to your medical history, if that makes sense. It don't come back to your ancestors type thing. It's kind of like, because with the food and with all of these disturbances in our setup now,
there's a lot of stuff that still come back. Like me and my skin disease is definitely tied to fuck to my family.
To your daddy's side?
Mm-hmm. My food allergies are tied to my mama's side.
Oh, okay. So your skin issues is from your daddy's side.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. What like who, some other people on your daddy's side that had what you have?
So they all deceased, but yeah, it was my great aunts, my great grandmama. It was them. So it came from them, but at the time they didn't know what it was.
Hey,
like,
so that goes back to what I'm saying. They didn't even know how to deal with what we're dealing with. So now you pretty much on your own with trial and error of doing stuff. If you were adopted, it wouldn't matter.
Certain stuff matters and certain stuff don't. Like leukemia and shit like that. That kind of matters. Because 9 times out of 10, your blood relative is your best match to give on that. So,
but will they do that though?
Well, shit. Then if they don't, then that's a whole nother beat.
That's what I'm saying. So you still on your own. So that's the only thing I'm saying. Like when it comes, so I don't know how I would feel about the adopted situations, but I do know I can see why.
I see both sides.
Yeah,
like I said, the only reason I would do it is for the medical, but outside of that, I could see definitely how it fucks up your mental.
Yeah, because he was like, he said he developed so many insecurities and so many other things that he just really feel like would not be there, because he was craving trying to find his biological mama, and then when he found her, guess what she told him? The fuck you looking for me for? I did what I did to do what I do, not for nobody to come back looking for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like once, so
was it a closed adoption? Did he say it was closed?
I don't know. He probably did. I just may have missed it. But I'm saying all of that to say, when somebody has made a decision and
if
they
it's
have
closed,
sat
I
with
would
it,
definitely not go look for no goddamn.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But as a person that has been adopted, if that's something that you want to know, you don't care if it's open or closed. Like, it's like, like you feel like if it is closed, they'll open it up or some shit. I don't know. But it's just something within some people that make them feel like they should go and look for these people. But then it's a disappointment when you get to the person and they like,
shit, that's people with biological goddamn parents, mothers and fathers. When they go look for their daddies, and they realize they still ain't shit, that brings up fuck up shit for them too.
Slick, they talking about. She said what y'all talking about. They talking
oh,
about.
we're talking about.
They transitioned from Brenda had a baby, and Brenda's story being true, and the son finding the mom in Vegas, to adoption and biological sickle cell and blood traits and
right, all of that good stuff.
Issues and all of that stuff.
Keep up, baby, keep up.
And something about telling the adopted person if they was adopted or not. That's where we at.
Yeah, I was just mentioning it because it's a lot of people's reality, and a lot of times it's not really discussed a lot. It's not really discussed enough, especially in our culture. I know for my mama placed, you would have thought my mama was the damn adoption agency. She would get kids from Grady and place them, baby, you want a baby? Mom, she would come home with babies. We take care of baby for 2 weeks, and I got somewhere for them to go. What? Mom, what we running? What we doing? Like, what the hell going on?
Right.
But my grandmama was also a child care provider. So this is what she, this is what they did. But I just know the amount of children that my mama saved just from somebody being like, yeah, I don't want to take this, I can't take this baby home. What you mean you can't take that baby home? Like, you feel what I'm saying? But she was one of them kind of people where she was the first kind of safe haven. And when you see people these days doing stuff to babies, and it's like you have so many options. Like that mother and father of the twins that they just found. The little boy was found deceased. They took the little girl out of their custody, and both parents was arrested. They found this little boy in a plastic bag near where the dumps is, and the daddy called the police and told the police somebody had robbed him and took the baby. Like that, black people don't take babies.
Right.
Like that,
if we taking a baby, we taking a whole fucking baby, and we taking them up out the hospital.
Exactly. It's just certain stuff that I could be like, nah, that don't sound right, because I don't know. Even when you hear them Amber Alerts and stuff like that, I still be like, nah, there's more to it, cause
right.
we ain't that hard up for no babies. Nah.
We just ain't kidnapping no children.
Right. Like for real. Like, what did you do? But however, like when you hear people do stuff like that to babies, it just really is, for me, it breaks my heart, because there's so many places them babies can go.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could, even if you drop them off at a fire station or whatever, like they'll find somewhere for the child to go. But to deliberately hurt a baby and then try to get rid of the body as if they just never existed, you on a whole nother level of sick.
Yeah.
And then for a mother to know about what the hell going on and not report it.
That's what I was going to say. Was it both their kids?
From my understanding, it was that's the mother and the father.
It don't matter. It's still a baby.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I can't see hurting my kid, but I see people hurting other people's kids. That was the only reason why I asked.
No, that was supposed to be his mother. That was supposed to be the mother and the father of the baby. Okay. But what I have realized too, a lot of times people be on that bull crap. Like they know. Like for instance, I don't know what people think gonna happen with unprotected sex for the most part. It's almost like when a baby appear, they're like, oh, a baby, and it's like, bitch, what the fuck else you thought was happening?
You knew his pull-out game was weak.
That's what I'm saying. Like, am I missing something? You knew he had a whole situation. He knew he had a whole situation, but y'all just finna bring a baby into the old beat up situation. But you acting surprised like you didn't know that a whole baby could come out of the bullshit. I'm trying to figure out now. We scrambling to try to figure out where this baby gonna go type thing, and it's like
that meant something.
Yeah, like what?
The fuck?
I don't know. Some of these folk really scare me, and I always tell people that, especially like male-driven women, they scare me.
Male-driven
women. Male-driven women who think like they're controlled by, when they go out, it's for men. They don't go out to have fun with their friends or to have a good time. They're going out for a man.
I thought that was all women did that.
No.
No, hell no. You ain't
I thought
never
it
thought
was-
I did that.
Oh yeah, I thought you were going to catch. Yeah.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Man,
I-
yeah,
I mean,
cold.
shit,
I ain't going to catch.
I mean, you don't have to catch and keep. You can catch and release, but
Let me
might
tell
be
you
catching.
something.
You know, you might get them free
Sometimes
drinks.
Let me
Sometimes I go out for.
I'm just saying, like sometimes you. I mean, if you go out and
a person that's going out for a free drink don't give a damn if a woman or a man buy it.
Trying to tell you.
I'm not saying that you're going out for free drinks. What I'm saying is, you might. I just thought that's what women did when they went out. They went out to catch.
No,
But a lot
no.
of men do think that.
Yeah.
What you're thinking, a lot of men do think
No.
that.
Yeah.
way. But a lot of women do not.
Like, I wouldn't
when-
think that you would go out with a bunch of women because you don't really like women like that, Donna.
No,
So I
I
would
wouldn't.
think
I
that
wouldn't.
that you would go out and be like, I'm gonna go out with all this group of women. No, you're not.
No,
I would think you would
definitely
go
not.
out to catch before I would think you would go out with a bunch of
didn't
women.
even realize that I don't even do like girl trips and shit
Right.
like that. I don't do none of that. But the thing about it is, the main reason why is because I don't do good with what come with all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And people could be like, well, they ain't like that in my girl group. I'm glad for you. I'm happy for you. That if it's not like that in your girl group, I just know for me, and for me not to, slap a bitch upside her head, I just rather not even deal. Because women, for real, they be having so many ulterior motives and
They do.
underhanded bullshit going on. You be looking at them, I look at them like, what? Why would you? Perfect example. My coworker says to me, she can, oh man, I can't stand, like, I can't stand a man that's always in the club, da-da-da-da-da, and then she comes back and says, girl, this dude trying to talk to me, and something else about him always being in the club. I said, well, just the other day you were saying you didn't like a man that's all in the club. Why would you entertain somebody that you just... The nigga profile picture is the club.
Right.
Dumb shit like that.
And profile
You
picture
know
is the 559 sign.
I'm telling you for real. But I'm saying, you literally just told me this, that you, and I don't even know why she even came to me with it, because
A lie don't care who
girl,
tells
he
it.
did. I ain't got time for that. My thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like, you came to me out of the clear blue sky. I'm literally getting my lunch. I'm giving all the things to go back to my office, and you to girl, and girl, everything about a man.
That be my issue. I have an issue when you just come out the blue just to tell me a lie. I didn't ask you for this lie. I didn't ask you for this conversation. So why
That's
are
a weird energy that I
Right.
don't
You
like.
might be in the break room getting your stuff together and somebody walk in and see your back and be like, her back need a lie. Here you go. You never know.
Let me tell you,
What I
Energy
don't
might
need
be
is a
getting
lie
off-
because
I need
I'm
to
going
be
to read
lied
right
to.
through that damn lie while you telling it.
And that's kind of like where I am. I'm like, I literally said to her, because I have gotten to a place where I don't even, sometimes I don't, no, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really let much pass, because I don't ask for nothing. Like, so when she go to talking about this same, a dude that she just met, you just told me one of the deal breakers was a man who be in the club all the time, but then you come back talking about a man, and girl, but he club, but it don't be like that. But you just said in one breath, that wasn't your type, baby. Why has you been in the rules when you gonna get the same results, and then you gonna be looking crazy, and then I see you next week
And
talking
then you
about,
going to be talking about
girl.
you hate men.
Right, like, what? Why? Like, I don't know. So that's why I kind of steer away from a lot of things that, like, it ain't that. Cause let me tell you, I will fix a woman crown, but I'll boop, knock that bitch off the same damn breath if you play with me. So like, you have to know that about me. Like, I'ma definitely be your encourager. I'm all for you. I'm hey, like, we gonna have fun.
Mm-hmm.
But please don't get weird on me. Don't get weird
I'm not
on
trying to
me.
be funny, but I did think that women went out to,
Man, let me tell you, when my kids
Entertain,
when my
or
kids
catch
was
a
younger,
release.
You know what's crazy? When my kids were younger, I went out for adult time.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning I just wanted to be around no kids. I just wanted to be around adults.
Mm-hmm.
So when I used to meet men, and I guess I looked lonely or something, and they like, chill by herself, do, coming over there, and I'm like, I'm not here for that. And they'll be like, huh? You over here by yourself? I know, I came by myself for a reason.
When I want to entertain guys, I don't have my headphones in or nothing like that. If I want to entertain you, whatever, when I'm at the bar. Because typically when you sitting at the bar, that's when it happens. Or they'll do it at the table too. But if I'm open to having a conversation with you, then I don't have no extra activities going on. But if I don't want to have no conversation, I'll put my AirPods in and acting like I'm having a whole fucking conversation, or I'm watching TV or some shit, just so motherfuckers will leave me the fuck alone. Because a lot of times you don't want to be bothered. Sometimes I do.
Because you're not there for that. If you were there for that,
I don't know
difference.
what's club etiquette, because to be honest with you, I've never been a type of person who wanted to go to the club.
It's not
I'm
even a
just
club.
weird.
It's
it don't even have to be. It doesn't necessarily have to be a club, but it could be like a lounge or a restaurant.
No.
Like even where my baby work. Even when I go up there, I'm going up there to chill out, to cool out, just to maybe lean back on the couch, watch the football game, something like that. But all that other extra stuff, like I just know how much more it is to life than male attention, to the point where I don't even want male attention like that. Like that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But most times men do feel like when you going out, that's what you coming out for. And I could be honest, most of the time I'm not. I didn't show up for that.
Well, that's what most of us think.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
90% of the time, I'm the same way. If I want to entertain you, then I will sit beside a nigga that's by himself, and I'll look, and then that's the way I'm gonna entertain you. I'm gonna let you know I'm here for you to entertain me. But if I'm not, I will go all the way at the corner. So leave me the fuck alone.
I sit in the middle, but I don't care. Like, I ain't here for that. Ma'am, give me another round.
I'll sit
round
in
it
the
up.
But, I'll still take the free drinks or the free meals or whatever they want to do.
But
I'm not there. I didn't ask for it. I come to pay my own shit. I order for my own shit. I don't be knowing it's happening until they even get ready.
So when they give y'all the free drinks and the free drinks come over,
see, this is not how that happens.
Does conversation.
So let me back up. That's not how that happens.
You just said
they don't come and say, I'm gonna buy you a drink. 9 times
they
10.
send it over.
No, that's not what they do either. I order my own stuff. I order my own food, order my own drinks. One or two things gonna happen. I'm finna cash out, and they be like, I got her bill. Or they finna cash out, and they was like, put her stuff on my bill.
Now that happens to me quite often.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say, a lot of times nothing.
I say thank you.
You don't even get no conversation.
We already had probably 9 times 10 of some type of conversation, but I let them know when you ain't doing that. I tell them thank you because I wasn't expecting it. I didn't ask for it.
Yeah, most times.
Continue conversation.
He don't. Well, let me tell you how I know they
How
don't.
you know he don't?
Because they don't ask for it.
Man.
I'm not that bitch that's finna just throw you my fucking number.
No, they might have just wanted to see how your day went. The rest of your day.
Man, let me tell you what I have realized about.
Drink.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what I have realized about a lot of men these days.
What's going on, my name show? Congratulations on your nuptials.
That's right, my name show. Super excited for you, my boy.
That's right.
Well, for you all, both of y'all. But
let her know you a catch too.
That's right.
You a prize too.
Ow. But what the one thing that I have noticed about sometimes men aren't like men. If they catch you that first time, they know that that's probably a place that you come to. So they're not gonna really come for you like that first time. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna ask the bartender, like, how often does she come here? Or they'll try, expect. And if the bartender like, oh, she be up here all the time, then they might try it on like the second or third time. But on that first time, they kind of trying to see what see where you at with it, like. Something like that.
Slick said, I have a plate and I beg for food. What are you talking about?
Who said that?
Slick, what is she talking about? The meds have kicked in.
She said what?
Log off.
She
Log
got a
off,
plate
lady.
And she begged for food.
Log off, lady.
She got a plate and she begged for food. What the hell that mean?
I don't know. Log off, Slick. Log off.
I don't know
But
what that
so-
means.
I don't know what that means.
So typically that's how it is. But if somebody that I've been chatting up with the bar or I'm watching the game with and we don't talk about the game or whatever, if they want to know more or if they want the conversation to go further, they'll ask, are you single? Are you dating? They'll ask it. I don't got to do shit. Like, if that's what they own, that's what they own. A lot of niggas already in relationships and they just enjoy the good conversation.
Yeah,
and
they
they've
too.
had it. They'll
That
go ahead
too.
and tip your shit
Yeah,
out.
they don't be tripping on like it.
Right.
Don't be like. I usually can sense like a cockhound from a mile away, like and
who?
most
A
a
cockhound.
cockhound, and
What
like
they look
but
like?
they don't have no look for real.
I mean,
but
That's already in something.
yeah, but
What
you
is it? Well,
A
I mean,
nigga that's already in a situation. or
Right,
relationship
and
or
they
marriage.
can-
how can you see that from across the room?
Man, you could tell from
can tell.
you could tell from the conversation and the things that are being
please,
said.
please help me.
And it just,
You
it
can
just
tell.
Please
is-
help me.
it
What
just
does
is
the
what it
conversation
is.
sound like? Just give me an example.
Like
This is
trying to come back to your house.
Oh,
Oh, not even that. They was like, I never had this type of conversation with a woman, or I ain't seen no woman that's really into sports. I'm looking like, all these bitches in here watching
Right.
the fucking game that we
Right,
watching.
right.
Nigga, please.
Like, you
And then
sure?
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, so it's like you can
Slick said, a man not paying for my food. I walk with a plate and beg. I don't know.
Oh,
what
she's
he's talking
saying she
I don't know what she's talking about.
Help me, help her.
Help me.
Right.
she's saying that the offering plate, like a plate at the church,
Oh.
she want them to fill that up. She
Oh.
don't want them to just pay for her food.
But she said she big.
Right. With the offering plate, like the preacher.
I've been to the club with Slick a couple times. I ain't never seen her big,
You know
but
she just playing.
I don't
I'm
know.
saying she just kidding. But I feel her.
Now,
Yeah,
yeah.
I will. And if y'all want to tap into these conversations, you always can. 678-740-9894. So DJ Lab, now that so the dynamics of our show have always been radio. So we always like to get a good mix in with independent artists and things of that nature. Now with the sharings and things like that on social media, like with the revenue sharings, is that something you think we could start back implementing on our end?
No, because what happens now is that YouTube has gotten very strict with music,
Uh-huh.
and especially when you're live streaming, they will literally cut your live stream off and delete the video.
Why my nose itching?
Really?
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I've been,
So-
because I've been watching people and I'm like, fuck, did they cameras die? I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck it, all right.
They will
move
cut the
on.
live streams off, so we really are down to not being able to play music at all.
Oh. Even the independent.
Even on Instagram, when we play the intro songs, even though the intro song show made for us, they'll have a thing come up and do an intro song and say, hey, you have reached your limit of playing music. Keep going, and we will delete the video.
Okay. So it's only 30 seconds of.
Yeah. And that's a
I'm
song
sorry,
that we
I
own
don't
pretty
know,
much. I
something
don't, you know what I'm saying?
blew up
Like,
my nose or
even
what?
with Poochie owns his song. It comes up, even with his song. Any music that's played, they on all social media platforms, except for maybe TikTok and whatever,
Yeah, I was
they
gonna
will
say you can do
delete
it on-
the videos now.
You can do it on. The only one that I know that you can still do it on and don't get hit for it is TikTok. Because a lot of times you'll see people do their stuff on TikTok and repost it on Instagram or something like that. But TikTok is the only place.
Like if you live stream, they don't. Yeah, but see, even on TikTok, they say they finna get more strict about it too. So there's really not gonna be any place that you literally can play music while you live streaming. I literally had to go when Shan's show. They deleted her show off all the platforms. I literally had to go and edit her show and take the music out in order to post it.
So how do you?
So how would you do that in her show as a whole music show?
Well, we talk in between.
Yeah, y'all do, but you do a lot of music. But when you be DJing, how does that work? When you be doing your live DJing at
I don't
nighttime?
live. I don't live.
You don't. You don't never be live. You always record and post.
Especially on YouTube, because that's the easiest way to keep a video up.
I thought you used to be live.
I've never live. I've never DJ live. I've always recorded and posted them.
Okay, see, I never knew that.
I know.
I
Okay,
never been
so-
live. I never do them live because I know they're gonna cut the live off, and I don't have time to keep. Shoot, even Rick will be listening to what's his name, D Nice. You know, he had an understanding with Instagram at one point, and they cut his live off the other day.
I don't know. I just know that
what's his name?
I missed that part of our show. Like,
Yeah, I've been one, but I'm actually getting to the. We can actually get to the point now that people gonna have to get their own intro song. They ain't gonna be able to use no popular music, no nothing. They gonna have to figure out a way to get royalty free intros.
So would it be better? So
so I don't even understand how that'll ever be because somebody got to get paid. Like,
Well, only place I know that they got some royalty free stuff. Like you'll have to literally type in royalty free music, but there are some out there that's royalty free. It's just a matter of you going through them. And I'm not finna go through them and find them, but they got to go through them and find them because they literally starting to take these videos down now. Like
so, but okay. So let me ask you this:
even on Spotify.
If we record,
Really?
if we record it and then have the music in, is that better, or if it's just having the music in general?
Well, for me, it's just having the music in general. Like if we record it, I can edit it out. But if we record it, it's probably better than live streaming. But we're known for live streaming. So the thing would be like if we recorded it and then put it up, it probably get through quicker on YouTube.
Right. That's what
It
I'm saying.
won't get through on Facebook. They're still going to mute the video. I just literally, right before we started this show, I just literally went through Shan's show and had to delete the whole video because there was so many places where the sound was
oh, so
muted.
they send it in a segment. So okay. So that's what it is. I was just that was one of the main reasons I asked. So with me, I get the notifications for when the segments are there, and I have to go in and revenue share for each segment. But it is mostly her show that has that. So okay, it makes sense. So that's what I was, because I really do miss that part of our show where we would have the independent artists, come in and do their thing or whatever.
Once we get to a certain point on YouTube where we can revenue share, I'm going to ask everybody to get their own music.
we ain't that far from it though, are we?
No, we're not that far from it. But once we get to that point, I'm going to ask them to get their own music.
Why don't you ask now?
I thought
I've
you
asked
been
them.
asking.
I've been asking, but I've been telling them to ask Show
So
or pay Show or somebody or go on the thing that Poochie used. I forget the name of it right now, and get something. But I mean, we told these people to get banners over the last 9 years, and only a few of them got them. So it's like they don't even. Let me tell you something. A lot of these folks don't even cut up their own show and promote their own show. So telling them to all I'm gonna do is just start. I'm gonna say go. That's gonna be the intro. Once we get to revenue sharing, I'm gonna say go, and that's gonna be the intro.
And that's the end.
Yeah.
So look, what's going on with our
My name show say they did delete. They did mute her show. I just deleted it because it was the whole show.
Yeah, because it makes no sense.
It didn't make no sense.
Right.
Because all them segments, it didn't make no sense for us to keep it up because there was no sound.
Right. No, I absolutely
It's getting
agree.
tougher and tougher now. It's like that's why a lot of people just record their podcasts and edit.
But then you have a whole AI artist that has a $3-4 million contract that's not even fucking real. That shit is crazy.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you haven't heard? So a poetress created an AI artist and made poems supposedly that she wrote and generated an AI artist to sing and make the music for it. Damn, I forgot the name. And I listened to it because when I first heard it, I'm like, wow, all this shit sounds the fucking same. And so when I went back to research who the artist was, it's an actual AI artist.
So who would get paid from what?
So I'm getting paid, but you're not real. You singing all my shit. The chat
What?
created the songs, wrote the music for it. I just put my words to it. So I'm getting paid for you not to be real.
Well, I mean, Timberland just signed an AI artist.
What?
He just made he signed an AI artist.
I wonder is that her?
Now this person is a Chinese rapper.
Oh, okay. No, this is a black R&B singer.
That she ain't. This one, the one that Timberland got is Asian.
So you mean to tell me
and made $3 million. They got paid $3 million. The AI artist got paid $3 million.
But it went in her account.
That is, I guess, it's genius shit.
But that's, see, a lot of people don't read these. YouTube sends out stuff all the time.
They sure do.
I'm actually always reading YouTube's emails. They are saying now that they will not even let you post videos with AR images now. You have to.
Yeah, I saw that.
Real.
It had to be. They don't even want. So do y'all use ChatGPT?
I use Gemini
What
for
that
a
is?
Copilot. That's Windows based.
Yeah. So I use ChatGPT because, like, I have to type out an email, and in my head, I'm cussing you the fuck out. So I need it to come down and be a little bit more professional before I send that bitch out. But yeah.
I use Copilot because it comes with the Windows service, so it's kind of free, I guess. But I don't use ChatGPT because they you have to pay for it at a certain point.
Oh, you do?
It's free.
But so when you use ChatGPT, how you get to it?
Just type ChatGPT.
In like Google?
You can do it that way.
And you can ask it anything. Like I type, it asked me what I want. I said, please rewrite this email professionally.
How they get the email?
I type it up, and then I send it. I put it in there, and I.
Oh.
That's how I do on Copilot. Like when I do the descriptions of the shows now, I'll type up on this episode such and such, such and such, and then I put it in Copilot, and then it'll rewrite the episodes, and I'll be like, this episode, some. Please include hashtag most popular trending hashtags and keywords for.
You can tell it to do whatever.
And it'll type all that stuff up for me. Hashtags, keywords, everything, SEO compliant. Copy and paste it to the video on YouTube. And
That's crazy.
So, and then I'll do like retype this. If it comes out too hard, I was like soften the professional email up, make it a little bit lighter. I'll put that in.
You can do everything. Like,
or I'll say retype this email, or I'll say retype this professional development, and then I put the shit that the bullet points in there, and it'll do it, and then you could read like, okay, I needed to add this, and then I add it. It's whatever.
Yeah,
that's really genius.
I did
though.
a mission statement for Misfits Radio, and I said, can you get me a mission statement for Misfits Radio TV, Misfits Media Group? And I put deep dive research, and they researched all our stuff. And it's like, yeah, Misfits Radio such and such. They do podcasts. They have a radio station. I mean, we do such and such. I mean,
where is it at?
Oh, I got it on Word. I
send it to me one time.
They type it all that stuff up. They research our shows, the times, what they do, what they talk about, and they even had the punchline. And they give creative artists a voice. Sometimes, I giving creative artists.
You'll be surprised. Anything that's on the internet, that
they'll scrub it and find it.
It'll scrub it and find. So like a guy used it when it first came out and asked how could he win the lotto and shit. He did it and he won.
What?
You can't do that shit now, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Even on the Chat GPT, they had the Sora, the new version. And then people was making AI videos of Martin Luther King, so they stopped letting them make them videos recently.
Yeah, I seen that because somebody was very disrespectful with that shit. I was like,
yeah, once something happens and they see it's not being used for the good, then
they stop it. I don't blame them on that because that was crazy.
But you could use it for a lot.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I decided to ask y'all because I'm pretty sure there's other people out here that had those same questions, and I know for me, I've never used it. So
yeah, I use it more for work, like anything that's really work based. And I
probably should start because I work for a religious company, and sometimes I be wanting to send stuff.
Oh yeah,
I research stuff for my book I've been writing.
Yeah, so and I did.
And I was like, describe Lucifer for me, and they described Lucifer like he was the most beautiful
I also did it for my tattoo. I did it for my tattoo, and I did it for the brand, the picture that I want to use for when I start my other business. I used it. I told her what I want, and then put it. I said I want a picture for this company that looks like this with this imagery, and it popped it out.
That's what's up. So what kind of work you do now, KK, that you can have nails that long? Because they pretty.
Same work I always did. Only reason my nails are longer now, I used to wear long nails, but people got ridiculous in their pricing. So my nail tech now, she don't charge me a lot of money. She know I ain't going to, she know I ain't cheating on her. So, so she only charged me $60 to do my nails. No matter
no matter what size, no matter what length.
Yeah, no matter what design I get on, she only charged me $60. If I get a new set, then it's $80. So when I take these off and get a new set, it's $80. If I break them, it's $70. So I know what my price
okay.
is.
At least you know, because a lot of people be complaining about not knowing. Like, they come with the damn tab, and you be like,
yeah, so that's
who
why.
knows you did, ma'am?
Right.
Yeah, so I used to wear long nails, but then people started getting, like you saying, like one day I went and sat in the same place I had been going, and they said $125. I said, you a fucking lie.
That's crazy.
I was like, I ain't never paid that much money. I ended up spending, me and baby had got our nails done that day, and I spent almost $300.
Oh, no.
And after that, I started going to different places, and they was like, we charge based on the length. I said, all right, fuck it. But the person, I've been going to her now since a year. I will start going to her right before I broke my, right before I had my surgery. So last September, I've been going to her over a year.
Well, they're pretty. I like them.
My nails ain't that long though. You know, I like to keep mine.
Mine, because when I get my nails done, I don't get nothing added. I just get gel polish. So mine, and I get a manicure, so I may pay $35 at the most.
So I get tips put on just so my nails don't break.
Well, yeah. See, I don't do good with tips though, because I'm in water too much with bartending and stuff. So it don't measure out for me. But the gel polish I like because it don't let that seep in there. You know what I'm saying? And
so this is gel. These are the tips, but she used gel. So this is an ombre she did.
Yeah, that's pretty. She did a good job.
Yeah, she be experimenting on me.
Did y'all see Eddie Winslow?
No.
In jail.
Darius McCrary, yes, for unpaid child support, like $75,000 worth of child support.
He don't have that kind of money no more. He never did have that kind of money.
He just paid for Sydney Starr's sex change.
Who is Sydney Starr?
She's a transgender.
Why would he do that?
A well-known trans, because
girlfriend.
that was his girlfriend. They say she messed with somebody else now off a show.
So he paid for a sex change.
Yeah, like
From a man to a woman?
And I'm just like,
I mean, to each his own. I'm like,
oh, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Why would you not pay your child support instead of paying
because he just
for that?
got the sex change done.
So him and the dude that used to have the white lips all the time.
I know who you talking
He
about.
played in 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, I can't think of his name,
black?
but
Yeah, he black, but his lips are always fucking
you
white.
know the one
I'm
that.
like, nigga, go find some Carmex, chapstick, Vaseline, some shit.
And they big too. Dang.
Malik Yoba, that's his name. He's into transgender too.
Yeah, a lot.
I mean, to each his own. I mean, I just never knew that was the case. Like,
Yeah. It's, man, you would be surprised. So this dude put up a post the other day and was like, so I guess he thought he ate. I don't know. He was like, yeah, women done got so bad off that men are turning to other men.
They been turning.
I was like, that's what they wanted in the damn beginning. Ain't no woman that bad off that a man gonna turn to another man.
not at all.
Like, bro, what?
What I ain't finna do is turn into a man.
I'm like, are you serious? But he thought he really did eat with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look, y'all, this is what's so funny.
What
Yesterday,
are people doing about they snap? What?
yeah, they SNAP benefits. You know, they saying since the government shut down,
Oh.
that next month, people may not, over 40 million people may not.
But
be getting
whenever the
benefits.
government shut down, they will still been able to get it. So this time the government shut
I
down.
don't know what's going on. And then, you know, like with the government shutdown, it's some people that ain't got their WIC.
So he shut down the actual government because, you know, previous presidents, they would just shut down like the White House type shit, the Congress and House Representatives and type shit.
Nah,
He
his
just
motherfucker
doing stuff to be mean to
yeah,
folks.
this motherfucker
He called
did
them
way more than that.
Democratic. He said that he's gonna punish he's gonna get rid of Democratic programs. He considers food stamps and
But he
public
don't
assistance
realize
and medical
them
stuff.
people use that shit more than us. Them people, them backwood alley ass motherfuckers that voted for you, they the ones on that shit more than.
But he knows
They
ain't gonna
just
say
not
much.
realizing how much they're being affected by his decisions, and to see their
Hospitals
reactions.
gonna start closing.
Yeah,
Like
all kind
hospitals-
of stuff.
Yeah,
Well, hospitals already been closed.
But you do understand why we're actually in the shutdown.
Yeah.
So from the healthcare
Right.
standpoint and how expensive it is, and they trying to keep it reasonable and da da da. My thing is, I looked at Warnock had put up a video. As a matter of fact, I think I actually shared it, where he talked about how families now can pay $400 or $500 a month, for healthcare, and if they move forward with what they trying to do, it'll be like $1,200-$1,500 for the same
I already got my
benefits.
notice, so my insurance, they told me, yours may go up to $2,000 a month.
So I haven't even looked at my shit this year, but I did notice that they
$1,000
saying
a pay period.
they're
somewhere
taking
in there.
away our HRA. So I use HRA as of 2020 when we rolled. They said this year will be our last year, so if we roll anything over, we need to make sure we spend all of it come 2026, because come 2027, they're taking away. I was like, I ain't never known a company not to have fucking HRA. So they had already took away
What the acronyms for?
health reimbursement, something. I don't know what that is.
Award.
Okay.
Because I have the same thing, but mine is, I have HRA, but I don't, I could use it for prescriptions. Like I have a card.
See with mine. That's what I was just finna say. I got to kind of get my card because they said I could use mine for because I want to get some more glasses.
So I have
And it can go
the
towards
so
that.
we had the HSA and then we had the HRA. So the HSA was basically the savings. So I had money deducted out of my account to add on to that, so I could use it for anything on top of the money they give. So like HRA is usually only for medical type stuff, so medical doctor bills,
Right.
prescriptions, or either over counter stuff. With the HSA and the HRA together, then like when I go to the dentist, when I buy my glasses, my prescriptions, co-pays,
Right.
any other deductibles is covered under that. So they getting rid of the HSA and come 2027 and getting rid of the fucking HRA.
That's crazy. And I guess because of how much it's actually costing people, and I don't know, but
Because it's the shit, and see, and this is why people are not paying attention, but it's like you saying, it's the shit that he's doing. So the companies gotta now go into effect.
Yeah,
they gotta like, okay, wait a minute, we spending way too much money on this, but we gotta go here, and people get mad at the company instead of getting mad at the fucking government.
well, see, that's what it all boils down to, and that's why I always talk about being an informed voter, because we heard a lot of people ourselves say they voted for Trump because he gave up all his money during the pandemic, and I know he'll have money revenuing, and when I heard people say that, I'm like, what? That would be somebody that would get your vote? Because you feel like they had money revenuing, you don't even understand where the money was at or set aside from or nothing. All you know is that it came under his administration, so you're putting him back in office? Oh, okay. So now the results that we're getting is from people not being informed and not understanding how the government works. And that's one of the main reasons why if I was a politician, I would be more into informing and educating than anything if I was a politician and had that kind of influence.
But right now, shit, the more they inform, the more this motherfucker come out and say they lying. So shit, people, I never knew how he has a whole fucking cult. This is a cult that he has going on right
Allegedly.
now. My thoughts.
Because you don't have freedom of speech no more, so you got to be careful what you say.
Oh, did
So-
y'all see the AI they did, the ICE did, oh, that black boy?
No.
Oh, okay, what was you going to say? And I'll come back to that.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think that people should be more informed and they should know exactly what's going on instead of the false
Everybody most
sense
people
of reality.
get their information from social media. And most people generally will gear towards the side that they believe in. So they're not going to get an opposite view of what's going on because they're constantly looking at what they already agree with. So they're not going to change their mind. I mean, this man's literally telling folks, canceling black stuff, and you got black Trump was going great. Like,
What?
Yeah. It's I forgot that lady name is on Fox News. Is her name Amanda? I feel like I want to name her Amanda.
Okay, let's name her Amanda.
Okay, well, so we're gonna name her Amanda. So yesterday she went through all the reasons why they was doing the King protest the King Day.
Yeah, because I saw that and was like, what? What was it about?
So Trump says, I don't know, should I say alleged?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Trump allegedly says that he wants to be a king. So that's why he's doing this stuff allegedly, because allegedly
he wants to be a king.
He wants to have a dictatorship. He wants to be in power until he dies, and then he wants it to go down and trickle down to his kids. He doesn't want to have the president election no more. That's ultimately what he's trying to get to.
What?
Yeah, the next 3 years when he goes up for re-election, he is really trying to get everybody on his side where we have no additional elections. He wants to be like, allegedly Putin and all them, how they just stay in power forever. That's what, like, people are not paying attention to what he's saying, but he's literally saying this shit. Okay.
And why SNAP's benefits are getting canceled, and like Slick says, the
WIC.
children are suffering from WIC.
Right, WIC getting
He's having
canceled.
$1 million party at his Mar-a-Lago estate last night.
And then, he redid the house. He got rid of Kennedy Garden, the lady.
Concreted over it.
Now, yeah, I saw that, and I'm like, why would you do that, though? Like, and I get it. We can't really understand a lot of the actions because we ain't really in agreement with it. But what kind of satisfaction do you get from doing just stuff that, to me, kind of modifies history and stuff like that? Like, what are you really trying to get at?
Because when you allegedly want history to begin with you do things to erase previous history.
That's stupid.
Well, I mean, allegedly, we know this. So so she went on. I was surprised she did it. And so
they cut her off though. Fox cut her off quick.
But they
Really?
let her. She ran through everything though. She did get it all off before they cut her off. I was surprised. I was thinking they were gonna cut her off at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. But the Rupert Murdoch's children are more liberal than he is. Like, I think they're starting to take over the stations and Fox News allegedly. But I know one of his sons is real liberal. Like he is real, like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like,
Because I was when she said, well, the ice and this, and I was like, wait a minute, they ain't cut her off. Like, everybody was at the table quiet too.
Right.
The one guy, he did try to speak up.
You can't fight a truth. You can't fight. You can argue opinions, but you can't argue facts. And these are things he's done.
He was like, because he tried to come in and say something, and she just kept talking over him. But so she gave it's because of the ice and all that stuff, him doing the invasions. And my nail tech, she got in a sweat, got caught up in a sweep for ice. And she's a U.S. citizen.
Really?
They
Well, they said that it's black people in Chicago that's getting swept up in all kind of stuff.
Because they're going in this area. So I don't know what made Chicago this bad of an area, but they've been having a whole huge problem since he took office in Chicago. Like, it's real bad in Chicago. One of my homegirls, that one that they did in the middle of the night when they had the Black Hawks come and jump down, her sister lived right down the street from it.
What?
Yeah.
Well, back to the No King thing. I didn't understand what was going on, so I'm glad that we did touch that, because I saw a post that said, look at the turnout for No King's Day.
Yeah,
and it was massive.
Yeah.
It was a lot. And I'm like, well, why the hell is they having this? And I ain't never even
LA.
knew nothing about it.
What, 40 million people? It was a lot of people that turned out for it. And, yeah. So, because what's happening is, it's just not the people that didn't vote for him. The people that did vote for him are now coming out to support. Because, again, like you said, they didn't realize how much it was going to be affected. Like, when he started canceling all them jobs, they was like, I didn't know my job was going to get canceled.
Right.
And now,
and now you looking crazy because for whatever reason, you weren't informed. You didn't understand. And now you got to understand. Like,
and then, a lot of these people going overseas or going out the country, and they can't get back in. And it was like, but I'm a U.S. citizen. No, but they finding out that if you had any type of felon, resolved, not resolved, whatever, they're not letting them back in.
That's crazy.
Because he's saying that's why
I told y'all
he
about my friend who went to Colombia. My friend go to Colombia twice a year. Not Colombia. No. It's with a P.
Peru?
Might be Peru. No.
Puerto Rico?
It's something with a P. But however, he go there twice a year. Always have since I've been knowing him like what, about 7-8 years now. Yeah, you get there. Panama.
Okay.
That could be Panama.
You get there. As soon as you get out the airplane, it's somebody standing there waiting on you. He looking crazy because he got his metal glasses on, so he recording. He a real content creator. You got your glasses on. He walking and he giving us commentary. Whatever. Get right there to the person, and they was like, "Hey, you hold up." He like, "Okay, what's up? You need to come see us over here because we got some things we need to discuss." He said he never been stopped before, so he didn't know what the hell they wanted to discuss. He know he ain't had no drugs. He know that he wasn't doing nothing illegal, so he really was like, what? They had that man held up for 2 whole days with all kind of dumb shit, and they said as long as Trump continue to bother them and their people, they're going to continue to bother him and his. Told him they weren't satisfied. They said, we don't like your criminal record. This man got a whole passport.
So they say they revoking passports.
Yes.
IRS now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so much going on.
And people are not.
He looking crazy because he like, wait now? Out of all the people that just got out there airplane, y'all choosing to fuck with me? It was so crazy. They kept him hemmed up for so long. Man, when they finally told him he could leave, he caught the first thing smoking. He ended up in Washington, D.C. somewhere. He said, I don't know where the hell I'm at. Still recording. I don't know where the hell I'm at. But it don't matter. I'm back in the U.S. because I didn't know what was finna happen. Do you know that's the scariest shit ever?
That's why right now, outside of going to Puerto Rico or the Virgin Islands, I ain't fucking around going out the country. I'll take a cruise out the country. But flying out the country, I ain't fucking around with them people. Like, my son, he wanted to go to South Africa next year. I was like, we'll have to see how that shit work the fuck out because...
Look at Mooley tried to get to Africa. You know he go to Africa all the time. The last time he tried to go, they told him he needed a visa. And he was like, y'all know I just was there a couple of months ago. They were like, yo.
You do have to have a visa.
But you didn't have to do all that at
first.
No,
My thing is, if anything changed, why didn't y'all... tell me that it changed? I'm the one that done booked the trip.
They changed it on the fly.
They've been changing
no,
it.
ma'am.
They've been telling people September 1st, October 1st, you gonna need visas for all these different countries.
Listen to me. Mooley was in South Africa in February. He was trying to go back in June.
They've been sending it out because that's how we decided we were going to Puerto Rico in December.
Let me tell you how I know they didn't send it out. When he was up at the airport, the lady who took care of him was like, oh, and it take a minute for the visa, so you ain't gonna be able to, because he thought he could do it in like a day or something that same day. The lady was like, she said, and I hate to be like this, but I'm so glad this happened to you because we got a trip scheduled for South Africa in September. Did what the lady who taking care of him said, and she was like, ain't nobody told us nothing.
Well, I've been knowing ever since Trump got an offer you needed a visa because my old boss, she just went to South Africa, and when she was telling me, I said, you got to get a visa. She said, I didn't, but I told her, and then she went and looked. She said, you right, I need a visa. So,
but you got to get it from both ends.
Right, you got to get it from both ends.
Yeah, you never had to get it from both ends. Now you got to get it from both sides, both ends. And the lady she said, this is crazy. She said, this is news to me. This lady worked for the airport. This lady worked for Delta.
Well, I've been knowing
and
since
she was like,
Trump got in office when he
she was like, I never knew that, and that was in June. And so he left. Here he go. He going to change his clothes. Cause when he go to Africa, he be putting on shit. Had his whole little African get up on. He going to change his clothes and ended up going to Peru. Baby, Moolah didn't last a day. He didn't last a whole day. That shit that took me. I said, I'm checking on him. I'm like, what's up, bro? You good? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He was like, I'll be there by about 5 o'clock. Can you scoop me up after work? Sir, what? He was like, there's some bullshit over here in Peru. I don't know what's going on. But I know, I just want to come home.
There's a lot of the
They say you
countries.
never had to get dual citizenship to travel.
Never.
No, you didn't. But after Trump got in office, you did. And then they sent out, like, because we travel. So we knew back in, like, March of the places that we could go and couldn't go and where we needed the visas and where you don't need the visas for. So that's why, like I said, I'm only traveling in the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, and motherfuckers didn't even, this Bad Bunny shit, I didn't know how many people didn't know the Puerto Rico was a part of America.
They think all Spanish-speaking
What you mean?
areas Latin-speaking areas are out the country. They don't really know.
Yeah, people don't know that.
How the fuck they don't?
You would be surprised.
I was, because they
You
was
would be
like, Bad Bunny is not American. Yes, the fuck he is.
You'd be surprised.
I didn't know
People,
this.
yeah,
People's racists
sometimes.
blind them to reading. To be honest with you.
So now Trump is trying to cancel the Super Bowl. That's the next thing on his list.
What? The Super Bowl? Why would he do that?
Because Bad Bunny is the halftime show.
Shut the front door.
When you racist and blinded by your racism,
And you don't even be knowing, you don't even realize how slow you look. Talking about, that's crazy. So, okay, so yeah, I don't know who Bad Bunny is.
He's a Spanish
That's,
artist.
but
big Spanish artist,
He's a
like
big
big
Spanish artist.
Latin.
Only Latin.
the
but he
crazy
only
part
sings
is it's a he.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
And he only sings in Spanish. Like, if you listen to his shit, you probably gonna learn how to speak Spanish by listening to his shit. And he's popular with, I would say, like, the 20s and younger, or if you're a Spanish-speaking person.
So, how does his hip sway?
No, he cool.
He
Like,
cool?
He don't sway. I don't think they sway. They sway to what side is the women's side on?
I'm just asking.
I don't think they are swaying.
I don't think so. I don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I definitely want to look him up then.
You
I
hadn't heard about the Super Bowl fiasco?
no,
Oh, girl.
I had not.
Yeah, that's a huge thing because everybody is trying. They was like, so I watched this comedian. He the one that does the Comedy Central news thing. What's his name? Josh Johnson. So he was talking, and he said, "So I bet y'all wish we can go black now."
Right, for real. Cause what is this?
Yeah.
I
It's
was
amazing.
watching. It's a video on Instagram. I was watching this morning. This game. I forget the name of the game. I think it's RD2 or something like that. Well, it's like a quest game, and in the game he encountered a Klan rally in the middle of the game.
Damn.
Like Klan was like literally in the middle of the game. And so it just, you got to find the video because he is so hilarious. He like, oh my God, it's a Klan rally. I've never seen it. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. Then he started switching his weapons. He said, oh, I got something for y'all. So then he started getting excited. He said, oh yeah. He had his bombs right. He said, y'all are celebrating, but y'all about to be celebrating in pieces. And he threw the bomb and it blew up them all.
What?
It was hilarious. And then he's like, oh, is he still alive? He took out a shotgun. One for you. He say, y'all on the wrong side of history. Y'all think y'all on the right side of history, but y'all on the wrong side of history. Took out his other shotgun, shot somebody else in the head. He said, let me give him one more in the dick just in case. So then he had one that was still alive. He said, oh, he's still alive? Great. Threw him on the horse, started riding the horse, right? He said, look, I'm not talking in the chat right now. I'm on the mission, and I'm trying to finish it. So he took the man that was alive to the train tracks, threw him on the tracks, got in the train, drove over him. Yeah!
These folks play too much. They play too much. Like, what?
Yeah. Well, but there will be many of us not knowing what the fuck the music's saying. That's
so
true.
he
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. He only sings in Spanish. He doesn't speak English at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He's not.
So who made the decision at the Super Bowl for that to even happen?
I think they were just fucking with Trump at this point.
Because who would even make the decision?
And so now Trump Trump is saying he's gonna have all ICE, so he's hiring like a
Bye.
he was like he's gonna make sure that all the ICE agents are at the Super Bowl to make sure they get everybody.
Like
First
that.
of fucking all, ain't no Spanish motherfucker that's illegal gonna spend $10,000 to go to the Super Bowl, motherfucker.
Right. With
Make
chance
this
to get caught.
Make this shit make sense.
Nigga, we're
Stupidity is,
sneaking.
sometimes stupidity
We're
is
sneaking.
contagious.
It is. Because for the people to even think that that's even cool, I don't know. People, I don't know.
So yeah, so all the white people are on the bandwagon and saying, why would they get a non-American artist? Because bitch, Puerto Rico's a part of America.
Right.
You don't even need a passport to go to Puerto Rico.
But
I used to.
I watched this guy. He goes around and asks the black people.
You
all
said
these
we
questions.
used to?
I said we didn't used to, but we probably do now.
Yeah, I still take my passport. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, I'm taking my shit. But it's a guy that he's always in Houston, and he goes to different places, and he be asking the different people, can you name some Bibles in the book can you name some books of Bible in the Bible, or can you name?
Sent me that. I was crying so bad.
So he'll ask them what 3 countries are in North America, and they'll say is America. And he was like, no, what 3 countries are in North America? The motherfuckers be like, America. And then he'll ask them, like, what...
How many continents is it?
Yeah.
Can you name the continent?
Is it can you name, what continent is Georgia, like say we're in Georgia, what continent is Georgia on? They'll say United States of America. Bitch, this is not a continent.
Like, what?
I didn't know, but it'd be so funny to me because the people be so dead ass and they be so wrong at the same fucking time. But
Man,
that
you'd be surprised how many people didn't pay attention in geography and stuff like that. And that's why sometimes when it's certain conversations I ain't having with certain people because I'm like, bitch, you ain't gonna make me dumb as your ass.
Right.
Like, well, I ain't doing that. It's over with. For that, I know what I meant to tell y'all. Do y'all remember my friend Rocker Boy? He
I need you talking to the mic though.
remember he
look towards
as a
you
matter
something.
so Rocker Boy was kind of like my first adult boyfriend. But when we used to do Earth Angels, he used to be on the grill and all of that stuff.
Yeah, you can pull that.
So
tape.
he passed away this morning.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah, and I saw it on social media, and I did want to just send my love and condolences to his family. But it made me think about it because I know y'all was with Earth Angels quite a few times, and we went out to feed and stuff, and he was with us. But you know, sometimes I don't know, he was short, brown skin, kind of looked like you, Lab.
Oh, so he...
My nigga, huh? I'm sorry to hear that.
Right.
So he would catch you without, he would batting them out like flies. I see why you with your friend, little boyfriend.
Yeah, but yeah, he paid him on. And Shantae hit me up and was like, cause I've been moving around these last couple of hours. That's why I'm beat right now, but it's all good and it's all love. But yeah, so she had hit me up this morning, was like, tell me it ain't true, and I'm like, what?
Right.
Fucking scare me. What are you talking about?
Right.
But when she told me that it was him, I was like, dang, I really hate that. But we had talked. We usually talk about once every 2 weeks, and I hadn't talked to him in the month of October at all. Last time I talked to him was in September around Ariel's birthday.
Was he sick?
Yeah, he had a I think he had a stroke of some sort. And I just guess he didn't fully recover from it. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna reach out to his family later on today once I leave here. But yeah, man, rest in peace, Rocker Boy. I'll definitely reach out to his sisters and children and all that good stuff. And it's so funny how this world work, right? So Rocker Boy came, lived with us for a little while, and I think Adonis or somebody put a picture up on social media, and his son was like, "Hey, how you know my dad?" And Dun like, "What? That's your daddy?" And you know, the internet keep them connected. And he was just saying, he was like, "Man, your dad cool as a mother." He was like, "Yeah, man." And he was Adonis just telling me, "Man, stop by anytime, your dad here, if he ain't here, he over my grandma's house, whatever. And it just goes to show, like, certain things children don't really care about.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it goes further than material things. It goes further than the beef between the mama and the daddy and all of that stuff. He literally saw that Adonis knew his daddy and was like, whoa, if he think this highly of my daddy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got to be all right. And he started spending more time with him, you know, just stuff like that. And you know, you just never know. But I wanted to, rest in peace, Rucker boy.
Let me tell y'all some magical words that will help you, you know, because that stroke stuff and that stress will get to you. So let me help y'all with some magical words that I discovered after I passed 50. No. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
With nothing behind
Fuck
it.
you.
Exactly.
No. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it.
I'm not doing it, right.
I don't want to go to that shit. Nah, fuck that. These are just phrases and words that can help you move forward in your life without the stress.
That's right. And
I'm just saying.
And before we get out of here, man, I want to talk about the day party. I don't even think we had a show since we did the day party. So back in September, the latter part of September, we did a day party. And when I tell you, it's the latter part of I was
The
like
28th of
September the
September.
28th or something like that. 27, 28, but it was the latter part of September. And when I tell y'all, we actually had a very good time. It was a very joyous time for me. I enjoy being able to be around everybody, for everybody to actually be able to meet. Because when you run a platform like this, just being honest with you, you may not realize certain things. And I think for us, it took us a while to realize that the people on our platform actually need to support and know each other. So that's kind of like something. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That's something that we've always encouraged. But to actually see it in action, to me, is something totally different. Because we could say it all day long. You know, come on each other's shows, do this, do that, do that. But to actually be everybody being in the same setting and actually being able to take on each other's personality and talk to each other. And then it's like, okay, now I do want to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you be apprehensive when you don't really know what you're walking into, so to speak. So I really feel like the day party was a hit. I really feel like it did what it was supposed to do in the aspect of us and allowing some supporters to come out and actually see us in action and having a good time. Man, we did the $100 giveaway. We did prizes every 30, 45 minutes. Queen Gemini did some different games. Like, it was a whole vibe, man. Right. And we did put it out there that if you guys wanted us to do a day party at your establishment, that is something that we can do. So that may be something we put in the works after we have a little meeting or something about it. But just wanted to let you guys know that we do appreciate the love. The love is received and reciprocated, and we appreciate everybody pushing up on us, man. Like, it was a very nice situation. The food was good. The ambiance was good. DJ Lab got on there and showed his oars. Everybody was talking about DJ Lab on the ones and twos. I was like, yes, girl, yes. It was,
I gotta show out for us. We can't go nowhere shabby looking.
That's right. And it was a nice situation, man. I think out of all our podcasts, we only had one person that didn't come, and unfortunately, he was unable to because of the situation, but everybody else showed out, had on their own shirts and paraphernalia, and baby, representing themselves. Yes, brought their gifts. I mean, the giveaway. I mean, it was just, to me, it was a success.
It was a success. I get on my soapbox sometimes, but it was a success when I think about it. We had a good time. Slick said the 7 years for the TV for us. We've been the TV part of Misfits Radio has a 7-year anniversary. The Misfits Radio part has been for 9 years. The TV part has been 7 years.
Correct.
And also, we passed 5,000 followers on Instagram for Misfits Radio.
Okay, for Misfits.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's right. And we're almost at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I don't know what we need to do to get us some more subscribers on YouTube, but
they're coming in slowly.
They're coming in, but we need them to.
I think I'm gonna start, like, I got this. I've been trying to use this program, trying to learn this program, but I'm gonna start putting more clips on Misfits Radio so they can see what we talk about. Even though it's on Instagram, but you know what I'm saying, like little clips.
The short clips.
Yeah.
You know what? Short clips I think do work too, because Ayana does the short clips. But yeah, I'm really excited about the things that we're doing, and yeah, for our 10-year anniversary, man, I look forward to celebrating. You know, like, we got to try to do it pretty
We
big
gotta
because
do it big.
I think it'll be around April.
April, yeah.
Yeah, April of next year. I think I'm gonna incorporate my birthday and everything into it because it is a celebration that that I feel like needs to be pushed.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
know,
are we
it
doing
needs to
another
be
one
the
before
thing.
The year out.
Well, I don't know.
We
We're gonna we may do a day party. We did have a few people to reach out to us in regards to doing a day party. One of them was actually out here, and I don't know what happened last week. We were supposed to go and meet with them.
You didn't remind me.
I got to
know,
remind me. Shit.
I know, and when somebody asked me, somebody said, "How was the meeting? Or how did y'all go to the other place?" And I said, "The other place."
Yeah, so we got to get it together so we could go over there and see what
We
they
need
talking
to go
about.
over and see what they talking about.
Yeah, we'll go.
I
over
mean,
there
you know,
and see if it's
I'm on
if
vacation,
it
so we
makes
can go.
sense.
We can go this week.
Okay, that'll work. We
I'm
can
on
go.
vacation.
Look, on vacation. How long, child? Look, this was somebody I'm on vacation. Nah, go and tell it.
Right.
So I can reel your
know
head. And look, as my mama would say. And so when I off day, I'll be like, Mama, it's mine. It's ours. Because when you off, we get to it.
Right.
And but yeah, man, I look forward to, things being. Hey, did y'all hear about that quick trip finna be on Cascade Road?
Yeah,
baby?
I saw the video.
285.
Picture.
I put a the funny part is I put
Where is it gonna be?
right there, you know what a Kroger is?
Mm-hmm.
So right next to the Kroger. It looks like it's too small, but it's actually big enough. Because it goes back that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be right
I
there.
seen it, but I'm like, what
And we're gonna have an Aldi's across the street. So I didn't know that the Exxon across the street, they was finna get rid of it. So they finna bulldoze it and put an Aldi's over there.
Wasn't that while the problems was happening?
What kind of problems?
Robberies and stick up and stuff. When you get off 285, right there, the Exxon when you make the left. Or when
Yeah, I ain't never known nothing about
Yeah.
robbery.
Yeah. I just know that from Keontae, because he don't like
Yeah.
working at the fire stations over there. Whatever fire station over there, he don't be wanting.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, robberies be over there?
Yeah, at them little gas stations by the highway, yeah.
Yeah, because it's quick access.
Yeah, you can jump off, rob somebody, jump right back on.
The,
Allegedly.
the only thing is, because that's what a lot of people were saying about, but it's considered South Fulton County over there. So it's not Atlanta. But, it's Atlanta to us because that's what we're going to always say.
But they don't have enough police over in that area.
Yeah, it's South Fulton County over there. And that's what everybody was saying about the issues with it being that close to the expressway.
Because most quick trips and racetracks are, but that area, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to have 12 there. They ain't gonna be no, and they can't have no security over there. No security. They're gonna have to have 12 in place.
I mean, I don't know. All this shit rough now. Like it ain't like if they ain't got it somewhere else, they ain't gonna need it over there. Like
but most of them have security. Most of the racetracks and quick trips, they have security there.
I ain't never seen security at racetrack or quick trip.
Yeah, they be there. They usually the time they'll they sitting in the parking lot.
I promise you I haven't.
Yeah.
I ain't never I see officers there, but they just there, you know what I'm saying? Like that's they resting place or that's they, whatever, but I ain't never just seen them on duty.
They be on duty. The racetrack that's in Hateville over there by the Spondivits, they keep so in the daytime they have security, at nighttime it's Hateville police. They swap out.
Yeah, see, I ain't
So
never even been over there.
the Thornton Road racetrack, they have security in there 24/7.
Well, this would be my first time actually living in proximity to a quick trip. I always get them going towards Cobb County and stuff like that. We never really had that in Atlanta. So I guess that's probably why I ain't never knew.
No.
The closest one to us was always like Six Flags Drive, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, it's always police officers there.
That's
but
why.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they're not working. You know what I'm saying? Like they working, but they're not working directly for them. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I ain't never seen that. Then too, I don't really be out that late.
That's why they give them free coffee and stuff so they will come in there walk around,
But-
stay there
but
and stuff. They give them free. A lot of stuff in there they give them for free, like quick
I'm
trip,
gonna
break
say
trip.
most stuff is for free for officers, especially donuts and stuff like
She
that.
said don't.
Donuts.
No, seriously.
I get, yeah.
But firefighters, they get a discount.
But did y'all see the man who made the news the other day? The guy said that he was in the quick trip with like 3 white cops and he's the one black cop and they charged.
Chick-fil-A.
I meant
It was
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
I meant Chick-fil-A, not Quick Trip. I'm sorry, y'all. And they charged him, but they gave all the white cops they stuff for free.
He was in like some little Mayberry damn ass town.
But my thing is, really?
The white cops went off about it too, though.
Hell yeah, cause they was first of all they were the ones that brought it to their attention that y'all didn't charge us.
Right,
Y'all charging him?
right.
Cause just being honest with you, a lot of times with us, we don't be knowing like how would he know that they didn't charge them?
Right,
You feel what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So he don't.
He didn't know.
Yeah, they the ones who brought it to their attention. Y'all tripping. There you go, charge this black man for. He doing the same thing we doing.
Right.
Oh, so before we get off the air, let me talk about the little ice thing real quick. So it was a black boy that posted a video back when it was doing the Iran and standing for Iran and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So him and his friends, they had posted a video and was like, Iran, we coming for you, leave these people alone type shit. ICE, the government, has went back and redid his video and said that he was coming out the ICE and he was going to kill all the ICE agents and had a $50,000 bounty on him. On them.
What?
So now the ICE came back and said, we going to come looking for you. So the boy, he like 17, 18. He a little young boy. And he was like, now he's been getting death threats and all kind of shit. And he was like, he didn't know what was happening. He was like, what? Why am I getting all this threat?
Right.
So then he went back and seen that they reposted and re-AI'd his video.
Oh, that's low down as hell.
And it's the
But-
ICE agents that did it.
Oh yeah, these folks, baby. PSA, ladies. When these men show y'all they hate y'all, please listen and get the hell on.
Right.
I done reported 5 different stories about women who got offed by their mate.
It was one in Douglasville recently.
Yes.
We
Please
can't
go
hear you
ahead
if
and
you ain't
leave
on
that lady finna have a whole grand
We can't
opening.
hear you if you ain't on the mic.
It was one in Douglasville
That
recently.
lady finna have a whole grand opening on her new barber shop.
Mm-hmm.
Excited, her birthday the next day, and her boyfriend was like, you know what, you don't need to live no more. You don't need to live no more. You ain't worth it.
And everybody was like, they never knew they was having any type of problems. They act like they was the best
But
couple ever.
let me just say this. I see how things can happen too. So if y'all don't know, I offer mobile notary services, right? So about 2 weeks ago, a lady hit me up. Nah, probably about 3 weeks ago, because it was in September. As a matter of fact, it was the day after the dang on day party.
28.
So she hit me up and she was like, oh, hey, she said, I want to get some papers notarized. I said, okay, cool. So she asked me how much they charge. I told her $2 per page. Told her my mobile fee. I said, where are you located? And I could put it on my GPS and I could tell you, da-da-da. So she told me and I told her what the price is. She was like, okay, well, I said, well, can I come out to the Falcons game? She was like, okay, yeah, cool. So I ended up going out there. When I get there, she told me, it's some divorce papers. My husband usually be gone on Sundays, but he came back early today. So, bitch, when you see him come back, nothing in your mind
Said, call me.
and tell me.
I canceled this appointment.
Right.
Oh, is you cool? So she was like, so I was like, oh, okay, well, what are we doing?
Right.
Oh, well, I mean, we could go ahead and move. We could go ahead and move forward. Da 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 da. But it's stuff like that. Like they make another reason why I look at to be side-eyeing women sometimes. Like,
Yeah, so it was
what the hell is wrong with you? Why? First of all, I don't have to know what kind of papers I'm notarizing, honestly.
Right.
Because that ain't what I'm here for. I'm here to say that you signed it in front of me, and I saw you do it.
Right.
So I don't have to know what you're doing, but don't try to put me in the line of fire. I stay strapped for one, and I ain't scary. So, but I don't want to be put in no situation like that. I'd rather put myself in that, not nobody else. So yeah, no.
What
I don't like that.
This week that just happened, one of my employees' husband came up to the job, and I didn't know who the fuck he was. So my other employee, she was like, her husband is here and he want to go to her car and get a garage door open out. I said, you need to call her and ask her, is it okay? She was like, but they married. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what's going on in the household. I don't know if he has the right to fucking be up here. Call her and ask her, is it okay for him to come through this gate and go in her car and get whatever the fuck he getting up out of there? So the next day she called, I seen her, and she was like, that was weird why they had to call me. I said, because I don't know what
is weird about it?
Right. Because she was saying the girl didn't explain to her why I had her to call.
She shouldn't have had to. Ma'am, do your husband have permission to be up here?
That's not what she asked her. She didn't ask her that.
What the hell she asked her?
So that's what I asked her. I said, well, what the fuck did she call you and tell you? She's like, I was told that I had to call you to let him in the gate. I said, that is not what the fuck I said to her.
Did she ever call you anyway, though?
She called her. She did call her, and she said when she talked to her.
No, that lady lying. And the reason I said it because if she didn't call you and say, hey, you told such and such for me to call.
So she didn't tell her I said it. She didn't. She said, because I went to her to explain, because I'm thinking like you thinking. You told her I told you to call her. And I said, well, I told her to call you. She was like, I was wondering the whole day, like that whole exchange was weird with her. And I was like, she know my husband, so why she calling me and asked me, was it okay for him to go to the car?
Because you're still going to get asked. Did you see all of those ladies who died last week?
So when I told
somebody should have been asking them.
I said, well, let me explain. I said, because I never know what's going on in people's households. She's like, it's cool. She said, now that I know you was the one that told her to call. And she said, I get the concept of what you were saying. She said, because you're right. She said, you didn't know if I had left him or he was sneaking on the property.
You just don't know what nobody got going on. So do not underestimate threats. Do not underestimate nothing. I'm so glad that people came here from St. Louis and applied pressure on that man who took that lady's life. That lady was a dialysis nurse. Mm-hmm. Right up there where Mama used to go to dialysis. Mm-hmm. She was a dialysis nurse. She go missing. Her son, like, it's unusual for her to go missing. She was excited about her grandson starting in daycare.
Right.
So you go missing a day or two before that. The son is like, he's an adult. He like, what is going on? The man who she go with, I don't know what happened to her. Yes, the fuck you do. Right. You killed her.
Unalive.
But the thing about it is, the good thing was her family came here from St. Louis because they just like me. Ain't no grown woman just up and disappeared.
Right. That's why my kids have my location.
My kids ain't getting my location. They ain't getting it.
My kids got my location.
I ain't getting them shit. The whole thing. I'm gonna be more cognizant of who the hell I let in my life.
It's not even about who you let in your
life.
Yeah,
that shit if it ain't.
It's not about who you let in your life.
Yes, it is.
I could tell you some situations that it's not about who you let in your life.
You can tell me and I can tell you my point exactly. They gonna know who I'm dealing with to a certain extent, but I ain't getting my location. That shit is over.
But I'm not talking about
I'm sitting at Zaxby's trying to get me some vegetable egg rolls and bring me some back. Oh, hell no.
It's not about the people that you're actually dealing with. It could be, I could be walking in the store and I could have an interaction with Laz and Laz be like, oh damn, I want to take you. I want to kidnap. It's not about necessarily the people in your life.
None of these peoples were strangers that killed these women within the last couple of weeks.
I do.
These women had romantic relationships with them, and when them niggas showed them they didn't like them or hated them or wanted to get rid of them, they said, no, don't do that because I want it.
No, they probably trying to leave.
They weren't trying to go nowhere. They were trying to make him want her. Instead of saying, okay, I understand, everything is over with and bye. No, you going to keep messing around. You going to show him why he need to choose you.
Sometimes it's like that, sometimes it ain't.
Most times it is like that. And I'm just sorry. When somebody show you that they don't like you or they hate you, please say okay and keep it pushing.
Slick say it is people in your life. That
Most times it is.
And sometimes it ain't.
Give me one prime example when it wasn't.
I just told you. People can see you at the gas station.
I'm talking about a specific situation when somebody. We know things can happen sporadically. We know that. That's not the argument. But when it comes to what's been going on more lately, it's been people that you know.
My children having my location. My children having my location.
So your chances of something happening to you is what you saying is gonna be from somebody who don't know you.
Yeah, because I be outside. I be out late.
Slick say, people know.
Nah.
People you know unalive people more than strangers.
They don't. I'm not necessarily saying unalive.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying incidents can happen to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be you unalive, and people get assaulted all the damn time.
We're not talking about that. What I'm talking. Let me just say that maybe we are talking about that, but what I'm talking about is what's been going on most recently. What I have seen most recently, whether I know these people personally or not, I can look directly through the situation and know these were men that these women actually loved, and actually wanted to be with, and didn't make it through because guess what? Them men didn't value their lives. The only thing, the message that I'm sending is when somebody show you they don't want you or that they hate you, because most times they show your ass.
And that's typically when most of
Get
them
out the way.
And that's typically when a lot of them are getting unalive, when they're trying to get out the way.
Let me explain something to you. You
can't explain it to me because I lived it.
Most women, not just the women that I know, but most women that I have actually spoke with that have been in situations like that, most of the time, if you done waited, you done tried to show and prove yourself why you don't want me, why you want her, and you doing all this, then they start doing too much for these men. And then when they feel like you trying to get away now, you done did all of that, hell no, I don't want nobody else to reap the benefits. But if you disappear on these men, when they first show you they hate you, I promise you more women will live. Sometimes you have to give men what they inadvertently want. And if you sit around trying to prove to a man why he should have picked you over somebody else, then you damn right. When it's time for you to go, he ain't gonna spare you. He ain't gave a damn.
Your point of view, my point of view. I know a lot of motherfuckers that left, and that's when they got. And I know coming
Did
from
they announce it? I'm leaving you.
You don't have to announce
You don't supposed to. You supposed to get the hell on.
And that's when a lot of them, they stalk them, they follow them, and that's when they got alive. I'm just speaking from my parents' experiences and the people that I know that's been unalive from the bullshit that you're talking about.
Well, I'm going to say this once again. It didn't take y'all that long to know when them men started disliking y'all. The only thing I'm saying is, it don't give nobody a fair, like, the way that I see a lot of these women operate.
Until you go through it, you can't speak on it. That's how I look at it.
I'm going to speak on it all day long until women realize that they got way, like when somebody show you that they don't like you, ain't no use of wailing your tail around trying to figure out why. Get the hell from around the people that don't like you. Whether it's your damn spouse, whether it's friends, or whether it's anything else. I ain't got to live that to know that I would not want to deal with that. I don't have to experience it to know that a lot of these women get these men way too much and then try to take it away. Put it on an even playing field. Make it an even playing field regardless of what it is. Make it an even playing field, and when somebody show you that they don't like you, get the hell out their way. And I understand that it could be you think that you absolutely need these people. I understand that. But these men will bring you 1,000 goddamn enemies. And sometimes they might not be the one to do it, but I bet they know who did it. So that's what my message is. And I understand that sometimes it might be hard to move around, but if somebody show me how much they don't like me, I'm not finna keep showing them why they should pick me.
Okay.
That ain't, you understand what I'm, that's the message that I'm saying. I know too many women that do that. That man done showed them they don't like them and that they don't want to deal with them no more, but they still want to show him why they the better choice.
Okay.
It's just not making no sense. And at this present day and time, I hate to keep seeing women turn up missing, turn up doing, you know what I'm saying, for different reasons. Yeah, nobody may not know the exact reason, and the very first thing people will say, well, I didn't think he would do that. I understand you might not think that, but every time somebody show you certain things about them and their character, you got to move away from it. No matter what, because a lot of times the person that will hurt you the most do hold a place in your heart. But it's got to be something that come between that to let you know, like your children having to live without you. All these women putting their children in the line of fire.
Six say lately all these people that's been getting hurt or unalive is by people they know. They said when he punch your ass the first time, it's time to go.
No, seriously, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of these women putting their children in the line of fire. That lady who was out there in Gwinnett, who worked for the police department, her autistic son, you know your son ain't got nobody but you. You know your son ain't got nobody but you. But you still put him in the line of fire to get shot, damn near killed.
Unalive.
Like, come on, man.
Unalive.
Like, we as women, we got to do better with that. And I understand that everybody's circumstances are different. But some of these women signing up for it. And that's the only thing I'm saying. If you prioritize your children, a lot of things you ain't going for.
Right.
Now, why did that little boy have to get hurt in the midst? You feel what I'm saying? Like, too many lives are being disturbed from adult decisions, when honestly it don't have to be that. But however, I'm gonna let y'all go, and y'all make sure y'all support us every day of the week. We do have a different show on. Tonight we do have the Real Atlanta podcast. They got a real good topic tonight. Y'all tune in at 8 o'clock. Mondays at 8 starting in November. We are accepting new podcasts. Tuesdays at 8 sometime soon, I think in November. Wednesdays at 8, Misfits of Comedy. Thursdays, Changing Lives, or Mr. Short Dollar. He talk about financial literacy, and I think it'll benefit everybody. And Fridays, we do have You How Yet podcast. They often talk about some of everything. Lord have mercy. Friday, I was like, what the world? And then they had them out to start late. I'm like, bro. I looked at my phone. That shit said 8:40. I was like,
yeah, they don't get here on time at all, ever.
So
they try their best.
Because I even saw something on B-Dot's story about he wrecked the Tesla. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
It's just a lot.
He said he wrecked it.
But yeah, so, and then I'm going to tell y'all something. Wiz got some of the best juice in the game. So if you like the THC infused juices and all that good stuff, man, y'all holler at my friend.
Hit him in the DM. But it's, he lowered the THC some.
Oh, really?
I told him he had to.
Them all I told him he had to.
At the day party, right?
He lowered a little bit more.
Oh, he lowered it a little bit more?
I said, look, you need to make something you need to have certain strengths. So now he put 2 times, 1 time, 3 times.
Why? What happened? Somebody.
Well, he was making it for his tolerance.
Oh, shit.
At first.
Yeah.
So basically one
and
drop.
His tolerance is up here.
His tolerance is way up there. And I was like, you can't make that for your tolerance if you plan on selling to people. You got to lower the tolerance or have 3 levels of tolerance. So now he has a 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times.
Oh, okay. Well,
that first batch, whoo.
Y'all holler at a player. For one thing he gonna do is have you together. For real.
I drank about a shot glass of it.
But I think people be trying to overdo it.
Yeah, it's not to drink. You're not supposed to drink the whole thing.
Yeah, I think people be trying to overdo it.
Well, he don't get that disclaimer either, though.
He don't?
Well, he gonna put them on the bottles. I
Yeah.
think he want to get because he got little bottles about that big with labels on them now.
Yeah, that's the one that they did at the day party. Like that
But
was.
he gotta put a disclaimer on it because people are used to drinking other people's stuff that's not as potent or is real diluted. So when you hit his shit, baby, like they were saying in the chat, they went up through there.
I don't know. I guess because I only did a little bit. Like it wasn't.
You did a little bit at a time. Like
like I
you drank a sip.
spoon-feed, yeah.
And then you closed up. Then the next day you drink.
Yeah.
When Sharon first got her first bottle, I gave her. She said, I was at the store. I needed to buy tissue, but I was like, fuck that tissue. Then she said she kept feeling like people were looking at her because she on short shorts. Thought she was nasty. She's like, I just kept feeling like, I just felt like they were looking at me like I was nasty. I was like, what? She's like, yeah. Then I needed that tissue paper, but I couldn't figure it out, and the line was long, but I needed that tissue. She said she would have got a tissue. She didn't look at the price. Now she got the rest of the tissue with $30. She said,
What?
I just had And I know how she feel because, Slick has a high tolerance, too. We drank some, and Slick was on the bed, said, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel nothing.
Oh, no.
My body can't
Y'all.
But she got a high tolerance, so I didn't think it was going to affect her like that.
That
I
is
knew it was
too
going to
funny.
affect me.
Nah, I do it in moderation, so
Yeah.
that helps out a tremendous amount. But we appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all maybe next week. We'll probably
We
be back
try to
next
get
week.
more consistent on all the shows.
Oh yeah.
Because we got to do our show because we are the catalyst. We are the anchor. More people tune in to watch our show when we used to do it on the regular than all the rest of the shows. So we got to get better at this.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes. Y'all.
All right. Peace out.
Peace
Yo,
out.
this is my name show, asking you to get in the mix with the Westside Misfits every Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m., baby.
Loud. Turn this one up, my boy. 3 o'clock. Yeah. This is radio. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show.
From 3 to 5, they going live on Misfits Radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guest this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you trying to take their top spot, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the ones and twos. It's a lot, they going in the dirt if someone come for you. This my favorite podcast, you listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists sing your music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated. Indie hits the mainstream, if it's hot, they gonna play it. I ain't even gotta say it, watch it back on Roku. Going live on IG or catch the show on YouTube. Tune in every Sunday and catch up on the latest news. Or close your ears and close your eyes, cause that's what all the haters do.